Hello everyone, today we will see how to make your own environment using the Spark workbench. So for the prerequisite for that is you need to have Docker. Docker is a virtual machine kind of stuff. We used to have VMware and all, so this is on top of VMware or VirtualBox you are doing Docker. Docker help is that it is very lightweight and it is faster. So for doing the the main today our goal is to make an environment which will have the name node and data node as is there in a Hadoop cluster, and along with that also having Spark, Hive, Hue, and all of that to be working on your own laptop as if you are having a cluster. So first thing is you have to download this as a zip from the site which is shown here. So once you download, right, I am doing in an Ubuntu 18.04. you can do in other machines also. So I'll just show you my Docker files. Okay, so this is how your files will look. Okay, so these all will be there. So the next thing that you have to do is once this is downloaded, you have to start your this sudo docker compose up d. So this will start pulling all the details. So it will be in GBs, it will pull, and it will start a Hadoop cluster in your machine, in your laptop. The laptop should have at least 8 GB or at least 4 GB, but 4 GB it might hang. 8 GB is what is recommended. So post that the command I will show you, the command is this. So sudo docker compose down, sorry, it's up, yeah, this one, compose up d. So once you do that, it will start pulling. For me, I am not doing it because it is already pulled and it is running. So but once you do this, unless you have a permission issue, like you are not the admin of the laptop, you will not face any issue. You should not feel anything. So then once it is downloaded and it's running, right, then you do a docker ps. So you will get an output like this. This I am doing in an Ubuntu. I am again telling you will do in a Windows. It is much easier, I suppose, because you have to download and install Docker, right? So in Ubuntu the command is sudo apt install we do, right? So apt install and then Docker, or even if you go and do for your particular version of Ubuntu or Linux machine, right, that how to install Docker, it will show you, right? So that is a prerequisite to all this. If you have any question regarding that, you can post as a comment. I will help you around. So next is once we are up and running with it, it will show docker ps, and these all are containers. Container is nothing but different nodes, right? So in your cluster you will have different servers, right, like that. These are nodes and these are the names of it. So you can see there is data node, the Spark worker, this is the Hadoop file system, this is the Spark master. Notebook is nothing but that Python notebook is there, right, that one, and also name node. So the next thing that we can do here is we can go and we can just check out on the Spark master that how this PySpark we can get, because if you go to, this is your local machine, right? In the local machine, if you go and do PySpark, you will not get it because it's running in that server. So in the future series, right, we will see how we can do that, how we can we can call the PyCharm. In the PyCharm we will call this Docker, and the Docker will go and access this Spark master, right, and put your jobs around. But that is a future series. For now, what we will do is we will go and try to check the detail of it. So the way to do it is this one, docker exec it, and I will put the name of that server. This is the name of the server. Okay, this is this one. This is the Spark master I'm logging in. So I will just log into that. Okay, see it logged in. Next, what I need to do is I need to get a if config to get the IP address of that machine. So this is the IP address. So next I will go and I will check the detail that whether it's running or not. So for that, it is that IP address 8080. See here they have given in the documentation of that site, if you see, they've given how to access the Spark master, but in case of localhost, right, you have to put the IP address of the machine, like where node which you are trying to access, which in our case is Spark master, and Spark master is this. So what we have done is we have put this, and I will just refresh it, and this is what. So we can see all the details. This is in cluster mode. Okay, this is not in local mode, but the worker node is 1. In the future series we will see how we can get 2 nodes or even more nodes, and that is the workers will how we can increase the workers, so that once we submit the job we can see how it goes there and all in the DAG, right? So nothing is running as of now, nothing is completed, but once we submit something, those things also we will see in the future series, how we submit and we see it, because that we can see in 4040, right? So it will not be showing now because we are not running anything. Once we run, we will see there. So another thing is we can even go to the worker node here and we can see the detail. So that is .6 is nothing but this one. If we go to that our Spark worker, right, if we go into this, we will see the IP addresses same as this thing here, whatever. So you can see, right, this name now which is there is this. Don't be confused by that, because this is where the Spark master is running, and all the codes and all the things we can see. So now what I will do is I have logged into this Spark master, right? So from Spark master, of course, I can access Spark, but the question is I have to know where the Spark home is. This is the Spark home. I'm going to cd Spark, then cd win, then if I do ls, I can see the details there. I will do PySpark. So this will start my Spark. From here even I can access Hive also. Hive is also there in it, so you can go and you can access all the details from here and work as if you're working in a cluster, right? So you have a cluster in your own laptop. Only thing is you need to have 8 GB of RAM, otherwise it becomes a little slow. Again, it depends upon your data, how much data you have. So our window has come up, we do SC and we come out of it. That's it. So in the future video we will see how in the Spark we can do, like Spark other versions and all, like codes, how we can connect to Hive, how we can do other activities, how we can do scoop, everything in this machine we can do, and we will see. So this is for today. We will see other details in the future series. Thank you and goodbye.